Yeah, they're not they're asking, as you mentioned, for the deadline for the trial dates, right? And they're also giving us a hint that it'll be early in the summer if this actually happens because they want school out of session. They're also asking for deadline for the jury questionnaire. They're asking a deadline for jury instructions. They're asking a deadline for discovery from both the defense and the prosecution. And this is just the beginning. They're not only asking for a trial date, they're asking for every other thing needed for a trial to happen this summer.
Man, they sound like they're so ready. I mean, I'm surprised. Again, you heard Richard Block talk about it, right? A year and a half is lightning fast for a murder trial, let alone a quadruple murder trial. And he said he gives it a 50-50 shot at actually being able to go ahead on that day. We all know how it works. Judge, we need a continuance. Judge, we're not ready. Judge, we need a delay, you know. But let's talk about the prosecution showing up at the House today. You know, this was supposed to be planned months and months ago, that House would already be in detritus, right? So what were they doing? Do we have any idea?
I don't think this is soothing any minds that they were there 7 days before demolition is supposed to happen. We don't have any idea what they were doing because there's a gag order. So we can't hear what the prosecution was doing there. We can only sit here and speculate and wonder what in the world would the prosecution want to do 7 days before the biggest piece of evidence, the crime scene, is demolished. And it's not really, I think, soothing minds of people invested in this case and concerned about this case going to trial without this piece of evidence. They haven't asked, the prosecution hasn't asked to retain the House. So why do they need to go there again and again and this soon, just before it's supposed to be demolished?
Just shocked. I mean, again, like this time, well, maybe like January of last year, we were talking about how they had planned to bring the House down when the semester came to an end, and then again in the summer, and now again. So it's disturbing to me that there's something compelling enough inside that House that the prosecution would need to come back. It should be leveled if they had their way early on in this story. Okay, what about the online community? I'm getting the sense that, and it's not as though they have any, you know, influence here, but there are a lot of people who care a lot about these families, about this case, and about the prosecution. What's the online community suggesting in terms of their frustration with the demolition date?
There's a lot being voiced online, and you're right, so many people care about this case and care about justice for these victims. One thing that we're hearing from a few people is some people saying, well, could we protest? Could we block the streets on December 28th? I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's how far some people are going and talking online right now is, could there be a protest formed in 7 days?
You know, listen, it's not pie in the sky. I remember watching the Gabby Petito case play out, story. It didn't become a case, but the story play. And there were people from all over the country that got on airplanes to come down to the laundry's front yard. So, you know, this is the kind of thing where passions run high and people are sad and frustrated, many in, you know, solidarity with the family. So I can understand why that chatter is there, and I would understand if it happened. I could understand that we shouldn't count that out. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.